Hi everyone, this is Laura and welcome to my channel. Also, welcome to Die Hard Wednesday number 15. Woo-hoo! And you may have not guessed this, but if you're wondering, Laura, what are you doing? I am co-hosting this week along with Betty, Markeisha, and Shantae. I was asked to be a co-host for Die Hard Wednesday, and of course I could not say no. I said yes, and I just want to thank the three lovely ladies who are the girls who started this all, and I'm sure you know them here on YouTube, and in case you do not, that is their YouTube channel and their name. And while I am on this subject, I just want to say to Markeisha, much condolences. I am so sorry for the loss of your dad. I am happy to see that you're back making videos and back into this community which loves you very much, and you know, deepest sympathies, blessings to you and your family, and we wish you all very, very well. You know, I am just really, really sorry, because if you guys don't know Markeisha, you should go over to her channel and check her out. She's an awesome, awesome person and so super talented. They all are. And I just want to say thank you so much for including me in this little group this week, because as you know, I am a Die Hard fan. Oh yes. And to prove how much I am a fan, I decided to try to throw everything in the kitchen sink. I was trying to use as many dies as I can. Now, I am a design team member for Diamond Dies, and of course I did take this opportunity to use as many of my diamond dies that I could on my project. Why? Because I love my diamond dies so much, and I have so many. I really do. I love them, and I've been wanting to work with one die in particular. Now, before I get to my project and a list of some of the items I used to create my project, I just want to remind everyone to participate in the giveaway that I will be having. And I believe there will be drawings of names at the end of the month, if I'm correct. But to be eligible, you must be subbed to all 4 channels. And the 4 channels will be myself, of course. You must be subscribed to Betty's channel, which is Scratch Passion 01. You must be subscribed to Markeisha's channel, which is Staple M1. And you must be subscribed to Shantae's channel, which I'm not even going to try to pronounce. But there it is, girls. So, and gentlemen, of course. So yeah, that's the 3 channels you must be subscribed to, in addition to my own. And if you wait till the end of this video, I am going to announce what you will win, because I will be giving a, well, I can't tell. So some of the dies, like I said, a good majority of them are from Diamond Dies, but and there's a lot of them, guys. I'm just going to really briefly go over most of the dies that I used, but one in particular was this one, which is Laura's Purse from Diamond Dies, and it is a mini album die, and this is the one I showcased the most for my project. I also used this heart filigree, also from Diamond Dies. I used my circle counted cross stitch nesting set. There's many more, also from Diamond Dies. I also used, all of these are from Diamond Dies. I used my fairy flowers, my mini must-have flowers, my labels 1 die, my daisy flowers, my wild flowers, and my mini must-have butterfly set. Now, if there is anything I used on my project that you would like to know more about, especially the dies, please just leave the questions in the comments below or message me, and I promise you I will get to you as soon as I can. I know this is a lot of dies and a lot of information and you probably won't remember what you see until you see it on the project. I also used the mini Mini OMG, the Diamond Dies dress form die along with the buttons that go with it. I use my Diamond Dies Monarch butterflies, the large and the small. I use the Diamond Dies teapot, the Diamond Dies mini envelope, and the Diamond Dies spoon. I also use the Diamond Dies Swirly Flourish, the Diamond Dies bow set. I use the medium and the small bow. I also use, and this is part of the Monarch butterfly set, the Diamond Dies nesting hearts, the Diamond Dies nesting tickets. I also use my Lawn Fawn Friends word die, and I use my Diamond Dies tags nesting set along with all the Diamond Dyed words. And in addition, I used one die from Tim Holtz, that the Friends die, that's from the new thin lit set. I'm not sure the name of the collection. I can't remember. I'm so sorry, but I know it's by Tim Holtz. And that's that. I also used two new favorites of mine. I use these two paper stacks, and I am so in love with these two paper stacks. One is the LeBlanc stack, LeBlanc by Die Cuts with Reviews, and it has a pearlized finish. If you guys haven't seen this paper stack, it is absolutely gorgeous. You have some matte sheets like this one, which is like a white and a beige creamy color, and then you have the pearlized ones, which actually they all feel embossed. Gorgeous, gorgeous. My new favorite for sure, especially since I've been wanting to do more vintage projects and shabby chic. I want to try to practice on those two styles. I also use my Die Cuts with a View embossed white, and these are just plain white embossed sheet. No pearlized, no matte, no designs, no color, just plain white. And you know what, guys? They take color really, really nicely. They take ink. Well, so far I only tried the ink, but that's what they take, really nice. So I have two projects to share with you guys. I know that there's two crazes going on right now. Anyway, in my little circle of friends, I should say. One is the flip book. Everybody's going really kooky about the flip books, including myself. I love them, love flip books. I think that's one of the most fun trends out in the crafting community right now. And also the gold thing. Now, I've always been a big fan of gold, but it seems like now more than ever we are just creating so much stuff with gold. So I decided to do a white, gold, and sort of a mint green, but very, very subtle, not too much green, more the gold and the white with a touch of mint green in my project. And I decided to create a flip book. In addition to the flip book, I also decided to create a card to go along with the flip book. And why? Because this is going to be, in addition to something else that I will announce at the end of the video, this is going to be what I am going to give away to some lucky winner. If that person wants the book. If they don't want the book, then they'll just get the other gift at the end of the video. So let me go over really quick some of the things that I made for this. And I sure hope the camera's going to pick this up, because unfortunately it's been raining and it's very cloudy here, and it's been raining all day. And I had to take my husband to the ER this morning, and so I was not able to come back and do this as early as I thought. So I'm doing it now to hopefully prepare for the morning. So I started off cutting out 3 of these pocket pages like this. And then what I did was I made these little, what did Becky call these again? Hinges, paper hinges. And I saw my dear sweet friend Becky make these when she made her box. And so I decided to put hinges all over and create 3 pages and make a flip book. So that's how I made the flip book. And then I also created a pocket, and we'll get to that soon. So for the front cover here, what I did was I added and I hope you guys can see this, I added this trim and this trim, and I added these flat back pearl trims here. Underneath here is where this gold diamondized heart filigree is at. Here I have a tassel that I made, and these I just did a tutorial on my channel on how I made these. I also made a little tag, and I have a little flower, and these are all with my diamond die dies. On the back of the die I just wrote who this was made by, the state that I'm from, and the year. Over here I have this on pop-up dots, or foam adhesive pop-up dots, whatever you want to call these. And this is the Labels 1 die. Then on top of that I have this Friend die cut, and this is the Tim Holtz one. And the Labels 1 die is also from Diamond Dies. Here I took this label, now I'm not sure if you'll be able to see that, but this die cut piece here, I cut that out of the gold foil paper, and then I embossed it with my small dots embossing folder, and then I glued it on and I cut it off, and I wanted it to look like it was those little metal embellishments that you will find on a real purse. I was being silly, so that's what I did there in the corners. Then over here I have the Diamond Dies Fairy flower set and the Daisy flower set, and I made some flowers. I added some gold flat back pearls, white flat back pearls, I added some spray, and I added some tulle, and I have a little cluster of flowers there. And of course the beautiful paper in the back, I distressed everything with Cracked Pistachio by Tim Holtz Distressings. And then when you open, it opens like so. And I'm going to start on this side first. On this side here, I have this little picket fence, which I used embossing powders in white and in mint green to give it that distressed look. I don't know if you guys can see that, but I wanted a really worn, distressed look. And I cut these out of chipboard, guys. And this is a Sizzix fence die that I've had in my stash forever. And if I used it 3 times, I think it's a lot. With the Diamond Dies Dress Form die, for this person, whoever is the recipient of this, I made a little dress form embellishment, and I covered it with tulle and laces and this little applique trim. I have another applique trim and tulle up here. I distressed everything. I covered the back with another layer of that pearlized paper so that you wouldn't see all the messy strings and glues and pieces of the dress. And then I added a little pearl here, a little rhinestone, and some more rhinestones on the waist. So that's just a little embellishment that maybe whoever receives this can add to either a layout, a card, or a mini album, whatever they want. Here I made 2 tags for the person to use however they want. I often see people saying they have mail tag, but I never know what mail tag is. So I figured instead of making something that says mail tag, I'd rather make a tag that you can use either as a gift or on a project or on a card. So I made 2 of those. This one has the Diamond Dies button, Diamond Dies tag, and the small monarch butterfly and the mini must-have butterfly. I also have some lace and pearl, and this eyelash trim I've had in my stash for quite some time. I'm happy to use that too. And here's some more trim. Again, I used the button here as a reinforcement for the hole. And then I used my nesting heart set and the button that's in the shape of a heart, which I also added some white twine to. And on this one I did stamp Just a Creative Type of Girl, and I'm so sorry. The ink that I use for that is the Delicata Golden Glitz. Beautiful, beautiful ink. It goes on really nice and thick. And then I don't know if you can see, but on the fence I added some of the wildflowers that are also from Diamond Dies, which I added little pearl centers. And here's the little swirl flourish and the little word hello, and I have a little pearl there. And I hope that you guys can see that. And of course the tags tuck right back in, as does the dress form. And this flip book is pretty chunky, guys. Now my flip books, when I make them for my friends, I'm not too much into organized planners, nor am I pen paling, but I do love making embellishments and stuff for cards and journaling and just scrapbooking in general. So that's usually what I do. I usually make my flip books just full of embellishments. Here I made some bows using my Diamond Die nesting bow set, and these are all the medium ones. On the page, just for a little decoration, I used my star punch and I cut little stars out of gold foil. Here I have one of the Diamond Dies nesting tag sets, and I used that as a little label so that the person would know that these are embellies. And everything's on foam adhesive, so the person can just kind of just, oh, this one, just pull it off, and then you can just put it right back on. And it's not going to go anywhere. Here I have a little pocket, and this is where my letter or my mail is going to go. I did not put anything in here yet because I don't know who it's going to go to. But this is how I decorated it. I have a little gold heart foil die cut there. This is a Martha Stewart punch. I ran a ribbon through it. And here's some more of that design paper. Here I also made these little foam cards that can be taken off and they can be put back on. Now the flowers also can be taken off. So these are flower embellies, and it says pick a flower. You can just pick the flower off the card, or you can pick the whole entire card off the sheet and use either the card and the flower or just the flower by itself. Here I have some green lace trim, and in gold I have the word create. That's one of the words from Diamond Dies, as well as the little butterflies and the swirl. And blessings, this is one of my MFT dies, and it says blessings, that I have here in gold. That's that page. Then here in the center I created a little pull-out, and this pull-out, I just took both of these pages and created a little pocket, and then I took the purse and I cut it out and I cut off this piece and this piece here, and I created a little pull-out tag. And here I have some ribbon in the colors mint green and some lace, and then this goes right back in that pocket like so. And then I have in green I have the little pull so that that person knows that they need to pull that out. And that's that page. And this is a really chunky flip book album. And these are add-on pages that I created, little flip pages. Here I have my Diamond Dies teapot, a little ribbon, a flower, and a pearl. Over here I have the spoon. I have some more lace trim with a little blingy heart. And I just have the little teapot and spoon. And if you flip it up, here I have another little pocket that I made. Here is the Diamond Dies nesting tag. It says, hello, is it tea you're looking for? And I have a little tea bag here for my friend. And I just bought this tea, guys, and it is fabulous. I love it. I sent some to Becky. I don't know if she liked it much. I just saw it and I wanted to try it because it had dandelion root and it had lots of good things, and it was like a detox and cinnamon, and it said spicy, so I wanted to try it, and it was spicy. It's delish. I love it. So also for this page here, I decorated it with some lace, some of the Diamond Die wildflowers. This is a Martha Stewart leafy branch punch. Here I have some more of those mini butterflies, and then here I die cut the word happy. This is also MFT, or I'm sorry, Dynamics, not MFT, Dynamics. This is a Dynamics die, and it says happy, and then over here on the tag I wrote mail, happy mail. Now these little envelopes are by Diemond dies. They are to be used as embellishments, meaning the person who receives this can actually take this off, because I have all this attached by foam dots, foam adhesive. You can take it off and use it as an embellishment. This is just washi tape, and it comes right off. And the person can use this with the cards that are on the flowers, because none of the adhesives, because of the pearlized treatment of this paper, they don't stick. And in each one of these little envelopes I sent some goodies, which are some sequins and little plastic bags, so that the winner of this bag can use. In each one I have some translucent sea green for the summer, I have some mint green and matte, and I have some white here, some shiny white ones, kind of to go with the color theme of the flip book. And then on the final page here I created these little butterflies that are embellishments, and it says butterfly embellies, and these also can be used for projects. All the person would have to do is take them off, just like all the other embellies on the book. They are attached with foam adhesive, and I don't know if you can see that, but this particular one I covered with stickles. I distressed it with the mint green Tim Holtz ink, and I added some metal embellishment. Here I have the word dream, gold frill swirl, another flower. This one I have a little of that eyelash trim and a little embellishment with some pearls. Here I have a bow and a flower also that I made with Diemond dies, and some stickles and pearls. So all three of the butterflies can also be taken off. And the thing that I love about this mini flip album, if this person who receives this wanted to take all of the embellies off, you would get left with a pretty album that, if you wanted to, you could also use for pictures, if you wanted to eliminate all of the embellishments, or you can keep it as a book for embellishments, or whatever you wanted to use it for. And then the person that receives this mini album, as big and chunky as it is, because boy is it super chunky, I'm going to have to attach this with a nice piece of ribbon, which is how I had it binded before I made the video. And of course I didn't want to attach it with a glue dot before, because I still had to make the video, but when I do ship it I will be sure to attach this at the back of it. Oh, it got caught on the fence, and that will be packaged like so. So that is my, oh, and this is what the back looks like. I added that heart filigree in the back, again the little gold foil in the corners and the trim, and I will be putting my information and my stamp label here, so that this person that receives this will remember me. And then I made a card to go along with this as a gift, and the same thing, I just took 2 pieces of the cardstock. I created a hinge in the middle. In the front here I used this white, I'm not even sure what this kind of trim is called, but some white pretty trim. I added some gold beading and also some green lace. Here, I don't know if you can see this, but this is one of the Tim Holtz border frame dies, and I don't remember the name of this one, but I cut it out of chipboard, and then I cut it out of that pearlized paper. And then what I did, I don't know if you can see the gold rustic vintagey look. That's the Ranger's Gold embossing powder. And then here I have the Diamond Dies flower, which I cut out, butterfly, which I cut out twice. One out of the white embossing paper, and then the other out of the gold, basil gold cardstock. Here I added a little flower, some more of that trim, and some more of the gold string pearls. And here I added the gold flat back pearls on the corner, and I did the same treatment to the back. And then here in the back I added a little bow, and I love this paper. And I did distress everything again with the cracked pistachio distressings by Tim Holtz. Here on the inside is where I have the word friends. This is a lawn fawn die, word die. Here's my Diamond Die swirly die, and here I made a tassel, another tassel for this person. And these tassels do come off, so you can use them on any project that you would like, or you can leave it on the card and give the card to someone as a gift, or you could keep the card for yourself. On this side I created a pocket using my Martha Stewart Lacy Doily die. I added a ribbon, a flower, and some lace. And then on the inside, as another part of the goodies that this person is going to receive, I die cut some things out of gold foil, which are these little presents. That's a Sizzix die, and I did that out of white cardstock as well, so that if that person wanted to layer them, they could. I also cut out a Diamond Dies gift tag and some gold foil tickets, as well as the white pearl paper that's pearlized. Now, if you stayed this long, thank you so very much. You know you know what, guys, I just put so much love and details into my project, or I try to, that it takes me quite some time to go over everything that's included. And so, yeah, so that's the inside. That's what that looks like, and it's just a card. And I will not be writing inside the card. I'll put a little sticky note, because I want the card to be a gift as well. So you will be getting, as a giveaway prize from me, you're going to be getting this tassel. You're going to get this tassel. You're going to get this card. You are going to get this flip book with all the goodies that I showed you inside. And because this is a Die Hard challenge, I am also going to include, this is the most beautiful Diamond Dies filigree heart die, which I showcased on the front cover and the back cover. And I do have it upside down on purpose, guys. I don't need everyone messaging me, yeah, put it on upside down. No, I did that on purpose. I wanted it to look like this instead of like this, okay? I know, it's only with love. And yeah, so I thought this would make a cute little something for you die-hard lovers out there. So if you love dies like myself, Betty, Markeisha, and Shantae, please make sure to subscribe to these amazing ladies' channel, as well as myself. And I thank you all for not only participating and watching all of our videos and subbing to all of our videos, but also for your lovely comments and for stopping by. I hope you all have a very blessed day, and join us for Die Hard Wednesday. Let me see what you can create with your dies. Grab them dies, dust them off, put them to some good use, and share your projects with all of us. We love to see what you make. I know I do. I thank you all. Have a very blessed day. Thank you, ladies, for having me join you guys this week. I will talk to you all very soon. Bye for now.